What's something people don't know about ancient civilizations? Hidden beneath layers of time and secrecy lie truths that challenge everything we thought we knew about our world and our place in it. I'm Mr. Cornwell, and you're watching The Darkened Crypt, where we illuminate the darkness and solve the mysteries that have perplexed humanity for millennia. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and most importantly, maintaining an open mind. Tonight, we embark on a journey that will take us from the fog-shrouded streets of San Francisco to the sun-baked plains of Nazca, Peru. We'll explore evidence that suggests our planet may have been visited, perhaps even shaped by beings from beyond the stars. Prepare yourselves, dear viewers, for what you're about to witness may forever alter your perception of reality. Good evening and welcome to a special episode of The Darkened Crypt. We find ourselves here in San Francisco, a city known for its steep hills, iconic bridge, and its puzzling architectural anomalies. Many of you may be familiar with the conspiracy theories surrounding the world's fairs of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These grand expositions, ostensibly celebrations of human progress and innovation, left behind structures that have become the subject of intense speculation. Look closely at these pillars. Notice the delicate volutes, the stylized palmettes. Conventional wisdom tells us these are mere imitations of classical Greek and Roman architecture. But what if there's more to the story? According to the controversial constant companion theory, these aren't just decorative elements. Some speculate that they are a secret hidden deep within the bosom of time and history. They're a form of classic steganography, hidden messages in plain sight. Messages that, some believe, connect us to beings that have influenced human culture for thousands, if not tens of thousands of years. But who or what are these mysterious beings? To answer that, we need to discuss one of the most intriguing aspects of the ancient alien theory, the tridactyls. Tridactyls, beings with 3 fingers on each hand. It's a concept that might seem outlandish at first, but as we'll see, evidence of their influence can be found in cultures across the globe and throughout history. From cave paintings in Australia to statues in South America, from ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and the actual pillars of the Temple of Dendera. And some have alleged that if you look at the pillars of the temple, you will see stylized forms of the goddess of Hathor, depicted in her true form. And let's not forget, from medieval European tapestries, the motif of the 3-fingered hand appears with startling regularity. But why would these ancient structures in San Francisco contain hidden references to 3-fingered beings?
On Twitter, @TridactylsMuses, I believe the tridactyls influenced the creation of the heart symbol. Their facial features, combined with their ancient presence as ancestral beings, seem to mirror the iconic shape. My theory suggests that they've been intertwined with humanity for millennia, quietly guiding us through the ages.
This fascinating Twitter user continues their amazing hypothesis.
The symbols lead me to the ancestral traditions of the world, where in various cultures, serpentine beings are viewed as creators, or reptilian beings are described as tutory beings, teaching man language, life skills, and culture. The symbolic language of the beings, according to my research, extends to letters, everyday symbols, and religious beliefs. The hypothesis that the yakshas of Hindu culture were symbolic stand-ins for the beings was proven by the revelation of a steganographic concealment of tridactyl faces in a millennium-old temple. The hypothesis that the Ionic columns were inspired by tridactyl faces via a historic lineage that includes Syrian eye idols and Asherah poles was proven via the revealing of the steganographic concealment of tridactyl faces at the Temple of Hathor. The hypothesis that Ganesh is a symbol of a tridactyl in a juvenile stage, also concealed with steganography, also seems closer to science after I spotted the fetus in Artemis.
The eggs of the tridactyl specimen known as Artemis.
In addition to the biological and archaeological evidence, oral traditions and ancestral narratives are being utilized to demonstrate the existence of a singular, worldwide human monoculture as the result of cultural imprinting by tridactyl beings.
Could it be true? What are the implications for humanity, religions, and society? Will our world be able to handle a more profound truth, or will it remain hidden, but only for a lucky few to ever hear or even see? The Nazca Desert is in southern Peru, home to one of the most enduring mysteries of the ancient world, the Nazca Lines. These massive geoglyphs, only fully visible from the air, have puzzled researchers for decades. Conventional archaeology tells us these lines were created by the Nazca culture between 500 BCE and 500 CE. But how did an ancient civilization create such precise designs without the ability to fly? And more importantly, why? Some of these designs are particularly intriguing to ancient alien theorists. Take, for example, the so-called astronaut figure. With its large helmet-like head and what appears to be a spacesuit, it's not hard to see why some believe it depicts an extraterrestrial visitor.
While mainstream archaeology attributes these designs to religious and cultural practices of the Nazca people, we cannot discount the possibility that they were attempting to communicate with, or perhaps summon beings they saw in the skies.
But the Nazca Lines are just the beginning. The controversy about early alien contact has resurfaced in this area due to recent discoveries which may completely change how we perceive human history. From the enigmatic Nazca Lines to other ancient sites around the globe, the evidence continues to mount. Are we alone in the universe, or have extraterrestrials, such as the Nazca Mummies, visited us throughout history? More temples and places of worship will lead to a better understanding of who our ancient ancestors referred to as gods. Or, as suggested by this stone, are these beings our own ancient ancestors? Is not this a unique picture of connections? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the mysteries of ancient aliens and uncover the secrets that lie hidden in our past.
Report on the existence of hundreds of painted stones about 2,800 years old, which reveal a unique iconography in the world belonging to the Antimpampa, a pre-Columbian culture that emerged in southern Peru. The engravings mostly show three-fingered beings with prominent heads and very large eyes as the only facial detail. These engravings were found more than 100 years ago, but they have regained notoriety thanks to the efforts of the self-taught archaeologist Jesus Cabrera, who since 2012 managed to publish 2 publications that attempt to decode and give context to these designs. This work was recognized last year by the Culture Commission of the Congress of the Republic. The publication details what would be numerical and grouping symbols. The symbols had a direct visual relationship with reality, from human and animal figures to numerical symbols. The Antimpampa also recorded a curious diversity of anthropomorphic figures with a variety of heads. In addition, beings with 2 to 5 fingers marking levels and groupings that could be family or social level. What is still pending is to determine the meaning of these recurring lines. A division of space, maybe a class segmentation, or perhaps the double helix of DNA. For now, it is a mystery. All of these engravings were made with polychrome mineral pigments on flagstone of volcanic origin. Time has had an effect on the designs, however. The use of digital retouching has allowed the contrast to be increased and the graphic legacy of the Antimpampas to be clearly seen. These engravings add to the various artistic expressions of tridactyl beings that are exhibited throughout America and the Old World. Here it is worth asking if 3 fingers were also graphed for an artistic simplification, as some Peruvian Orthodox archaeologists explain, or was it something so real and important that our ancestors and the Antimpampa wanted to leave evidence of what they saw? Draw your own conclusions.
Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating explorations into the unknown.